Today I'm halfway through my 30-day talking to a camera challenge, and I'm just going to give you guys an update of what's happening and how it's going and all that kind of things. So about three and a half years ago, I decided that I wanted to start my YouTube channel and take it seriously and talk to the camera. Before that I was just posting content like scenic and wildlife, but I wanted to start talking to a camera like vlogging and inspirational things. So I decided back then I wanted to start the YouTube channel. In the past 3 years I've posted a few things and that's talking to a camera, but I haven't really been able to create what I wanted to. The challenge wasn't necessarily about views or getting subscribers or making my channel explode or anything like that. I am quite aware of how difficult it is to start a YouTube channel and grow that channel. I wasn't expecting anything massive to happen. It was more so of acquiring the skills and learning to post daily to get myself in the habit of posting more, because previously I would spend so much time on perfecting something in a video that in the end of the day I quit the video because it was just taking too much time. I didn't have the time to spend on it. Something new would come up that I would be more passionate about because it was now more recent. Starting a 30-day challenge like this was a way to help me speed up the process and cut out everything that wasn't necessary. I wanted to feel more comfortable talking to a camera like this in the past, and even now still I'm doing it now for halfway, basically 2 weeks you can say. I would obviously still not go out in public and vlog and talk to a camera like this, but I feel like I've already grown a bit in comfort level just to talk to a camera, share my thoughts a bit more clearly, not overthink everything I'm saying and stuttering over my words. I was hoping that talking to a camera like this would make my expression more real, if I can say that, and teach me to express myself in a better way. I have this idea in my head that 30 days should be enough to show me if I can do this on a more permanent, regular basis. See what happens in this 30 days with my skill and my audience and all that kind of things. Everything that comes together to make a YouTube channel successful. So coming into this challenge, I knew how difficult it is to talk to a camera, to edit videos, to color grade, all the things that come into play and work together to create a good video. Even sound recording. I'm still struggling with sound recording. It's definitely, all these things are much more difficult than I think most people realize or think. You would often stop mid-sentence and just kind of think, where am I exactly going with this thought that I have and this sentence? And so it's really a difficult thing to just come and press record and talk to a camera. I have to say that I'm really quite happy with the feedback that I've received. I haven't received anything negative, so that's for me really a positive thought, and that's great. I'm really thankful for everyone watching and everyone interacting with my videos, commenting your thoughts and your experiences, and the people who like my videos. Thank you so much for your support. We always think that there should be more. It's really a difficult thing to not look into the numbers, but obviously I think most of us do look into the numbers. I've even made a video of not looking at the numbers but I am looking at the numbers, and that's the one thing that I have to say is really difficult pill to swallow. When you look at numbers and it's so low, you kind of start questioning if this is worth continuing or doing, and if it could work in the future. If it's so low, at the end of the day, let's just be honest, the reason you start a YouTube channel is to reach people, and if that's not happening, what's the point? To keep yourself motivated to keep going and do this thing and see how it plays out and where it goes is definitely a daily challenge of encouraging yourself to keep going, especially when you're doing it alone like I am. But then you also look into the progress, how things have changed over the past 2 weeks, and definitely I feel like I've definitely grown a bit in speaking to a camera and just sharing my thoughts. I definitely also whenever I stop and I'm like, I lose my train of thoughts, what I'm actually trying to explain or say, it's much faster and easier for me to get back into talking. I think the biggest change that I've seen from 2 weeks ago up to now is the speed in my editing process. I mean, that has really picked up significantly from in the past. A video of 10 minutes would take me like days to edit and get everything ready to actually upload. And I think it's down to like maybe an hour and a half now or so. And that's like a significant skill to learn, and even if that's the only thing that comes out of this challenge, I feel like that's a huge win for me. The editing part is definitely one of the things that I think holding back a lot of YouTubers to create more videos, because it just simply takes so much time to get a video edited and in a place where you're happy to actually just click upload. So I feel like that's definitely a win for me. I mean, I'm not going crazy with any type of effects or a bunch of sound clicks or effects like that, anything, but just to be able to edit a video where I'm talking to the camera like this, from where I'm starting to editing the video to the point where I'm uploading it and it's ready to publish, getting that down from like a week of spending time on it to within an hour or 2 hours, that's definitely for me a massive skill requirement and a win for me in this challenge. Going into the next 2 weeks, the second half of this challenge, looking at the numbers, it doesn't feel great, and it's definitely a thought in my head that I'm thinking of quitting this challenge and not continuing with it. Just looking at the numbers. But then looking at something like my editing skills and just talking to a camera, feeling more comfortable talking to a camera, when you start looking at those things, it gives you some hope of progress. And I'm not someone who likes to quit something when I've said I'm going to do that and set out on doing it. So I'm not going to quit yet. I'm definitely going to continue as long as I can. Obviously, my work has to come first, because that is what is paying for everything and keeping me and my family and everyone living. So yeah, looking at the numbers, I want to quit, but looking at what I'm learning, I don't want to quit. And as long as I can continue doing this without it really impacting other parts of my life, I will definitely continue and try and fill up this 30-day challenge up to the last day. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks I can reach some more people, and we'll see. It's obviously something that is a goal when you're doing a YouTube channel, to reach people. So I'm hoping and trusting that there would be some improvement in the numbers field, and then obviously I'm hoping that I even learn more and more each day with just recording and video editing and color grading and sound mastering and all that kind of things, that they all come together and start making better videos, so that even if the numbers are still bad after this 30-day challenge, that I can go out and create other videos, not necessarily talking head or vlogging type style diary videos, but that I've learned something to go out and create the videos that I actually want to, like this, like cinematic type of things and like travel videos. That's what I want to do, but I know from experience that I don't have the skill to make videos like that and feel happy on posting them. So definitely I'm hoping that what I've learned now over the past 2 weeks and in the full 30 days, that it would carry over and help me start creating also these more inspirational videos that I'm looking forward to create. After all, this challenge is a long-term improvement. It's not something that I was hoping to just learn in one day and know everything. That's the point of this challenge, is to learn over the course of a month, 30 days, what I can learn, and that carrying over and compounding as I go into the future with this channel or any other channel that I take on. So yeah, just closing out this video, I'm definitely not where I want to be yet, but I am very glad that I started this challenge and that I didn't wait any longer to start taking this more seriously. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Cheers.